Hello and welcome back to another episode of Uncle Bill's Kitchen. Today we are going to show you how to make something that is going to satisfy and warm you up. The best beef stew recipe. Here is a list of the ingredients you will need for this recipe. Please pause the video and make note. As always, using the freshest ingredients will produce superior outcomes. Please choose wisely when you go to your grocery store. Skimp where you can, spend where you must. Alright, first thing we're going to need to do is flour our beef. And what I've done is taken salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. It's about 3 tablespoons of flour. And what we're going to do is we're going to place about 2 pounds of this meat into our bag and shake it up. Remember the old days of shake and bake? This is kind of like that, except better. Beef is always better, don't you think? Alright, now we're going to take a warm pan and add some olive oil to the bottom. Get that heated up nicely, and then we're going to add our meat to the pan to get it nice and brown. You're going to notice the bottom of your pan is starting to get a little stuck from the meat. That's okay, we're going to deglaze with our red wine later. Also, we're going to add in our onions to soften them up right here as well. And as that starts to brown up, I'm going to notice a little bit of flecking there. Don't worry, it's going to taste wonderful. Do you like eating beef stew this time of year? I definitely do. Now we're going to put about a half cup of red wine into your pan to deglaze. I'm using Cabernet Sauvignon. You can use any other red wine that you choose. I just prefer this, as when the bottle's left, I can drink it. Now we're going to add in our beef broth. Stir that into the pan. Make sure to get all the goodies off of the bottom. Adding in our potatoes here, celery, and carrots. Give that a nice little stir, mix that in with the meat.
Hey folks, welcome to Uncle Bill's Kitchen. First of all, if you've made it this far in the video, I'd like to say thank you very much. I appreciate you watching, and I hope that you'll find some value in this. Also, I'm really targeting trying to make this my profession. So if you could help me and hit that subscribe button, it really helps our channel a lot. I'm targeting 1,000 subscribers by April, and I really need your help. Share this video if you find it helpful, and keep watching. Thanks.
Oh yeah, doesn't that look good? Now we're going to add in a little tomato paste, about a tablespoon here. Now we're going to add in our beefy onion soup mix by Lipton. And then we're going to add in some more beef broth to cover. Once we've got all our liquid in here, I'll give it a nice little stir. Don't you worry. Isn't that satisfying? Beautiful. Wonderful. We're going to bring that back up to a simmer. Then we're going to turn down our heat. And we're going to set our timer for 1 hour. I'll see you back here in about 45 minutes. Don't forget to cover. It's been about 45 minutes. We're going to come back over here, take a look and see how everything's going. Now remember that flour we placed on the beef? Look at how this has thickened up the soup. At this point, I'd like to add in our cabbage. Now, this is optional, but I love having the extra vegetables in with my stew. We're going to push this all in and mix it up nicely. Then we're going to add in our mushrooms and mix those in as well. We'll just call this kitchen sink beef stew. Amazing. And we let that go for another 15 minutes. Brought it back to a boil. Everything's gotten nice and soft, looking good. Oh yeah. Let's taste that meat. Soft and tender. Neat little salt. Remember, always taste and add salt at the end. A little pepper. Perfect. Oh, let's get this all mixed together. And it's a little loose still, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little cornstarch slurry. That's just equal parts cornstarch and water mixed together. Add as much as you need for your desired consistency. Mix that up. As you can see, it has really thickened up nicely. What I like to do is the spoon test. Yep, it comes out perfectly. Now at the end, we're going to add in some peas. Now this recipe usually only calls for about 3/4 of a cup, but this is a big pot. We need more peas. I put it in an entire bag. I like peas, it sweetens things up and gives a little added greenness to the dish. Look at that. Perfect. Don't forget to take out your bay leaves. And serve this up with a biscuit, with some dinner rolls, or just by itself to warm you up on those cold winter days. Take a look. Now, since I made so much, I also froze a large portion for future use. You can do the same. Thanks for stopping by Uncle Bill's Kitchen. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please be sure to smash that like button and hit the subscribe as well. Costs you absolutely nothing, but helps our channel out a lot.